Hey Soul Tribe, I'm KamalaDevi, and I wanted to send a brief update, like a winter, report, because we're rounding out the year, approaching the solstice, and this is actually a time often when I go kind of inward and hibernate, and I wanted to share, since I think the last video was, me de-rolling from ISTA and sharing that I'm interested in other mystery schools and also, I've been in a healing journey. I was pretty dysregulated coming out of the process. I was feeling a lot of collective trauma and a lot of fracture in my own community. And so that's actually what led me to the work that I'm doing now, and I'm really passionate about. I'm just in that student beginner's mind. It's very humbling, actually. I'm in an internship with QHHT, which stands for Quantum Healing Hypnosis Technique. And Dolores Cannon is the founder of this quantum healing hypnosis. What it is, just to give you a little flavor, is an extension, I would say, of what most people think of when they think of hypnosis is like, okay, there's the conscious mind, then underneath, we want to get congruence with the subconscious and the superconscious. So we go into a trance or a state. And for some people, that's like, let's stop smoking or lose weight. Or, in my case, it was like for hypnobirthing was my frame of reference. I wanted to have an easy birth, so I got into hypnosis. And beyond those it's almost like spiritual adjustments, those adjustments for alignment between who we want to be and how we're actually behaving. There's also an opportunity to access our inner teacher. And so in Dolores's school, she calls it the SC, or the super consciousness. It doesn't matter so much what the inner teacher is called, but it's like your highest self, the part that's like connected to the collective, to infinite intelligence, and it's your unique guide in this incarnation on the path. And so, the process is like a regression. It might be to a past life or a future life or a parallel life, like some narrative about that's having an effect on your life, and how to like unpack that narrative, perhaps even rewrite it. And then we go into this like deep dialogue with your inner teacher, where you're not only getting like insight and instruction and guidance on what practices to do, but also like deep healing where things get rearranged. And this is, sorry, there's that airplane going by. This is where I'm blown away. I mentioned that I was dysregulated. As I take a few breaths and let the plane pass, I want to share that I spent like a whole year of trauma therapy, of downregulation, co-regulation, learning how to move in like slowly in safe settings. And this is like some of the best of what there is to offer about like recovering from, specifically I had PTSD. And so I would get re-triggered. There'd be these episodes of what looked like seizures, like really intense somatic attacks. And nothing was helping. Like I was learning a lot of skills. I'm so well equipped to help others. And it wasn't until I found QHHT that I realized, oh, I don't just want to slow down and like soothe my reptilian brain and let it know it's safe. I actually want to update like the codes in this system to deal with like modern technology like airplanes. I want to like have an opportunity to adjust the dials and the levers and attune this instrument for my current life, which as you may or may not know, is like, it's radical. I do pioneering work with lots of lovers and soul initiation, and it's like about living fully and taking risks so that we're not just in our soul's full expression, but what as group we can access in a soul group, in a field of awakening. And it can be triggering and intense. And so I was like, I can't just slow down. I want to hack to the system to actually like have it be congruent with the type of lifestyle that I want to live. And I couldn't believe, it's been 4 or 5 months now since it's been over 5 months since I first started this, and I've been regulated, peaceful, inspired. Like, it's a really sweet feeling of finally feeling myself again. So that's my personal story, but I've been doing this like, I think 20 sessions now, which also, because I'm in an internship, it's like over 100 hours of study. And oh my God, the miracles, the stories, the case studies of not just nervous system, but like feet and vision and bad backs and like people having like spontaneous healings. Dr. Joe, who you may have heard of, Joe Dispenza, does a lot of work with quantum states, studies how the brain goes into this like cascade of gamma rays, and that in that state miracles can happen. And I'm seeing in my small sample size of sessions that those miracles are happening. But then as I meet other practitioners, it's like phenomenal stuff that's healing that can't be healed by modern medicine. So it's pretty exciting. And I'm just kind of like soaking it all up. I'm in the new year, I'll be in a place where I'll kind of open for business, open the temple doors. Right now I'm just working with friends and family and my intimate circle as I like kind of experimenting too, because the quantum healing hypnosis is such a profound technique. And I'm also drawing from my years of, soul work that is more embodied tantric sacred sexuality. So a lot of the work that I want to be specializing in is like, in love and relationship and sex and tantra. And so where that hybrid is, I'm not quite sure, but it's been a fun exploration and it's exciting to share with you. It feels very resonant with the level 2 work from ISTA, as well as the soul initiatory work in New Zealand, Haydn, that's coming up. And yeah, I'll be excited to hear what you're up to in the new year. And, it's just a sweet time to be like gathering our power and focusing and visioning onto like what we want to co-create as a field, as empowered, awakened souls together, what's possible in the new year. So I look forward to co-creating. Blessings.